Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff running with intent. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Berbatov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has not gone well. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Chance, surely! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him. Cruyff! And there's the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's intervened well there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cruyff. Makalele gets on his bike and on the move. Looking for options for movement. And this is Pele. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Berbatov. Knocks it into space. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Schneider. And it's Schneider. And he's worked it through. And this is Hollett. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's a sharp little ball here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
No, that's been intercepted.
Van Basten clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That looks a good ball through. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. That is good alertness. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Hullet. And it's Schneider. And he plays one through. Oh, that was vital. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Schneider. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Berbatov going after that. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Pele. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Schneider. Van Basten. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, red. Nice interception. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And now, to all members of
What
the
do you
crowd,
think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Basten.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Pele. Rijkaard. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Donadoni deals with that comfortably. And the shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, that's a Donadoni! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. The Netherlands are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
60 minutes played. Donadoni. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to retrieve it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Berbatov. Van der Ven. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And this is Schneider. He's found a way through. And the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
After 70 minutes,
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
substitution in progress.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And Hullet! Oh, what Got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, they could break here. And it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
So their fourth quarter of the game. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Oh, super find. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Van Basten clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
That has been knocked clear. And here's Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's being shifted off it. The Netherlands have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Ronaldinho. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu. Drives it in. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
He
won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Decent chance! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider just eases him off the ball. And here's Suarez. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Cruyff. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. This might spell danger. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Donadoni!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Karambeur. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they've got a throw. Now it's Platini. That has been cut short. And here's Berbatov.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, but his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Stood up well to him there. France still without a single shot on target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose here. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Berbatov. Now that's well seen too. Karambeur looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Donadoni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Platini. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Cantona. Vieira. Now it's Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. He's and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. 15 minutes till half-time. Cafu. Cruyff quietly revving up. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is a brilliant interception. Karambeur. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Berbatov. Vieira. Platini. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That was well played. well stopped.
That's a little off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. Makaleli. And it's Michel Platini. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Cantona. Roberto. Here's Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Platini tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. Cantona! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Platini pops him off it and wins back the ball. Karambeur. Makaleli. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This looks promising. Cantona. Roberto. And it's Makaleli. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Karambeur. Platini. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's been cut out, well played. Karambeur. Karambeur. And here's Cantona, rolls it backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Michel Platini. Donadoni. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And here's Berbatov. Makaleli. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's whipped it across.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
France seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Karambeur.
Might want to be careful there.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Great challenge, time to perfection.
Attention, changement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Now it's Pelé. He's in a good position here. It's Pelé! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Platini. Vieira. Donatoni.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Makalele makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Makalele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Suarez is onto it in a flash. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Now it's Vieri. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cruyff. And it's played in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's
He's in! Must be! Zola! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Zola just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Ambrosini. Here's Makalele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. Goes long and straight. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he welcomes it in. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckenbauer. So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's cut it out. He's given the time to pick a pass. Zola. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Vieri. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's found a way through. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Schmeichel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pelé. And that's been intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Zola. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. And that's a... Shapes to shoot! Goal, Italy! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
First breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shot at goal! Oh no, this does not look good. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Flashes it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Eswatini have the chance to go the other way. Italy are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. But where it came from. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's running through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Donadoni looking to receive it in space. Roberto Baggio. Del Piero looking to play him in.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Nicely
recupero.
weighted ball. And he's in on goal! Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here comes the cross. And that interception was most necessary. And that is the end of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Italy just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Italy leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. And here's Vieri. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice sequence of passes, this. Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
No way through there. And it's Albertini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's played through for him. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tries to pass it through, and he's well positioned here. He's decent chance! And no mistake! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed at the far side.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's made its way to him. Takes aim and crosses. And it's corner. Corner number 2 then. Italy are looking to go forward now. Del Piero is flagged offside. The pass has gone astray.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, Keep battling away and eventually things might change for you.
Makalele. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that because it had a decent chance of progressing?
Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
Albertini. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Baggio. It's Vieri! And a neat finish!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Head over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Albertini. Donadoni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Italy clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for the run. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Just eases him off the ball. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Vieri, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.